This question is for everybody here, so lock the fuck in. I need you to tell me the best movie you've ever seen in your entire life that affected you to the point where you have to share it with everybody and you don't care what anybody thinks. I'm talking like high-level shit. And I don't care if everybody hates it or critics hate it. I want your opinion. It could be a remake, it could be like a whole new genre of movie, it could be a horror movie, it could be a musical, it could be a fucking Bruce Willis action movie. I don't fucking care. I want to know the movie for you that affected you to the point where you need to make sure that every person that meets you knows that you like that movie and you force them to watch it. Go.
Into the Wild. It is a movie, it's a true story about a gentleman by the name of Christopher McCandless, who set out to live a different kind of life than what he was supposed to live according to his family and his parents. He did all of the things that you were supposed to do. Graduating high school, going away to college, graduating college, doing all of the things you're supposed to do. But then took off and decided to live a nomadic lifestyle for a few years in his preparation to go live in the wild in Alaska. It's a true story. It's based on a book that his sister wrote about his life. And it's one of the most accurate depictions I've seen of the way that I lived my life in the first half of the 1990s. I hitchhiked across the country and lived out of a tent from spring of 92 to August of 95. And that movie is as close as you're going to get to what my life was like during that period of time. And so it brings back a lot of memories, and it brings back something that feels like it was quite literally in a whole different existence, in a whole different world, in a whole different life. And like it wasn't even part of the life I'm currently living. It was that different of a life that I lived for a period of time. And it's a really damn good movie, and it's an extraordinarily good, true story about an extraordinary gentleman who lived life differently. It's got a couple of big names in it. It's got a couple of folks that you're going to recognize, some folks that you're not going to recognize. It has an excellent soundtrack that it was completely done by Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam. But it is a movie. It's not the best movie I've ever seen. My favorite movie of all time is The Godfather. But that's not what you're asking. So my answer is Into the Wild. And yeah, I tell everybody, that I run into to watch Into the Wild. Mandatory viewing, in my opinion.